Defer to the people of Cincinnati.
Governor Mike DeWine invites Cincinnati City Council to take the reins of the Brent Spence Bridge project. Construction should start sometime this year.
Yeah, the final design, though, is still a work in progress. WCPO 9 News anchor Brent Spence live near the Brent Spence Bridge, the current one. Brett, some on City Council were surprised by what Ohio's governor told you.
Yeah, in fact, 2 city council members took what the governor said as an open invitation to be more vocal about what they want to see the Brent Spence Bridge look like, but more specifically, some of the smaller details. Reconnecting downtown in Queensgate. How much land is that going to open up? Well, that's some of the things that they're still trying to work out right now, but some on City Council want to take it a step further. They feel like now is the time for all members of City Council to go on record and find out where they stand and which project is best for the city of Cincinnati.
We show 2 members of Cincinnati City Council.
Whatever's occurring as far as the off-ramps and the other roads in Cincinnati.
Our conversation with Governor Mike DeWine last week.
We defer to the people of Cincinnati. We defer to the mayor. We defer to council.
When we asked him about competing designs for the Brent Spence Bridge project.
So when you hear Governor DeWine say defer, what does that mean to you?
Great to hear the governor, state that and confirm for us that, our opinions do matter.
That means we are decision makers. People have elected us to tackle the big things, and this is one of them.
There'd been that concern about, is that what we're locked in on, or is it too late for our opinion to matter? Or are we gonna have to start this whole process over? And what he's saying is no, it's not.
Is it fair to say that many thought that the design team was going to do whatever they wanted and pretty much not listen to anyone in Cincinnati?
I think there's been concern that that would be the case, yes.
But Cincinnati City Council has not gone on record yet when it comes to which plan they feel is best for Cincinnati. The design build team is made up of members from transportation teams in Ohio and Kentucky. And then there's Bridge Forward, a citizen-led effort offering an alternative plan for the bridge.
ODOT has shown themselves to be receptive. Yes, there's some light between them still, but I don't think that light is insurmountable at this point.
If we need to express something, then we have to do that informally. Obviously, that happens through a vote.
And ODOT did tell WCPO tonight that they are in constant communication with the city and that they understand what the city wants or what's important to them, specifically controlling the traffic flow, making it better, but also reclaiming some of that acreage for the city grid. And also speaking with Bridge Forward tonight, they are very well aware of what the governor said and they feel encouraged by what he says, and they feel like this is, again, an open invitation. They want to hear from Cincinnati City Council to hear where they stand about the project. We're live downtown tonight. Brent Spence, WCPO 9 News.